Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? Welcome to another episode of That's What I'm Talking About. We are so professional here that I was just talking about homosexuals and Long Islanders, and then Bill went, "You're live." So we're live from the America First Warehouse with That's What I'm Talking About podcast. We always have the best comedians in the world, and today is no different. We have Chicago comedian Lori Milburn. Lori, did I say it right?
No, it's Milborn. That's okay.
Milborn.
Born. Like the Born conspiracy.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Me
and Lori will be at the Club Arcada.
Yes.
May 16th in St. Charles, Illinois. Is it St. Charles?
Yes, St. Charles.
I am on a roll.
You are.
Yeah. You know how to say St. Charles, but not her last name.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, it's not St. Milborn.
That's right.
Okay, that was good. No, it's not.
And of course, we have the star of the what was the name of that day? Oh, the Uncle Louie variety show, Carlo Russo.
It's Russo Born. Get your names right.
I love that.
Borno, Giorno. It's not delivery, it's comedy.
We have an action-packed hour ahead of us, but we always start with the disgraziata of the week. The person this week that has been the biggest disgrace to us red-blooded Americans. And I hate to say it, and it's the most controversial. The Pope.
Oh.
The Pope. I'm a Catholic.
Yeah.
Hold on, Freddie. I gotta take out my crucifix before
turn it around.
I gotta turn around so Jesus doesn't know what we're saying.
Now, the Pope has criticized the United States of America all week long. We have no business in making a war in Iran. We have no business treating people in this country the way we do. It just has gone on endlessly. Now, I don't understand why the Pope is doing this, but I wish he would stop. We are rounding up people. We have removed the most hardened criminals to ever come to the United States in the last year with ICE. Have other people been put in danger? Yes. But we've gotten rid of pedophiles and murderers. Okay? The Pope, not going with that. But here's the most controversial thing the Pope has said. He said in regards to how we run this country, and it was when they were talking about Trump. He didn't say Trump in particular, but he says war makers, people who make wars and continue them, do not go to heaven.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if he read the Bible.
A lot of wars with the religion.
King David, who in the Bible says God's favorite. In fact, at the end of the world, when the new Jerusalem comes down, King David will be in charge of it. That's how much God loved it. King David killed more people. He was the general. He killed all the enemies of Israel. Are you insane? I think the Pope's insane. And then he started saying that we shouldn't be in Iran. Iran has executed 40,000 people in the last few weeks, executing children for speaking out about the other executions. I just wish the Pope would be quiet and say, hey, just pray. I'm the Pope. Just
Pray
pray.
for everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Madonna mia. Lori, what do you think about the Pope making outrageous things about the United States? He's from Chicago.
He's a Chicago guy. He likes the White Sox.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's oh, is that it? It's supposed to be the Cubs, huh? Yeah,
Right.
yeah. If you like the Cubs, it would work out. You know, I feel like he is saying what I expected him to say. I didn't expect him to, clap for, a war, but the Iran has been at war with us for 47 years. So killing our people and maiming the military, blowing up our ships, and the thing that they did to Israel, October 7th,
Right.
that was horrible. That is horrifying, and that's terrorists. And I think there's a difference between terrorists and trying to make your country a safe place and other countries a safe place. So
Couldn't agree more. Carlo, they have executed thousands of people in tens of thousands in the last few weeks. And they're executing Christians in Africa. They're executing Christians all throughout the Muslim world. The Muslims have a war against Jews and Catholics. And the Pope comes out and says, hey, the Muslims don't be afraid of the Muslims.
I'm telling you, nowadays, I remember growing up and the Pope, everybody has the Pope John Paul on the wall. Nowadays we got the Vatican light. It doesn't, they're scared of their own religion. They don't even want to promote it. They don't, it's sickening. But what happened to separation of church and state? Now he's going to get involved with politics and the church. Just tell everybody, pray for everybody that's a victim, pray for anybody that's in wars,
right.
And let's come to a conclusion, a peaceful conclusion, and be the better voice. Be a voice of somebody can sit there and go, you know what? That's what we should do. Let's take his lead and pray for people for peace. But no, he'll just get right back into the bullshit of getting everybody talking about stuff that we shouldn't be talking about. Honestly, I mean, I don't know enough about.
Maybe he should take both sides. Maybe he should say, look, Iran, stop chopping heads off.
Right, stop fucking around. Maybe he should just start swearing.
He is from Chicago. Yeah, you would think at least once he would say, hey, stop fucking around.
Hey, you stop fucking around, you're going to find out something. You're going to find out what the big man is going to do. Just put some fear. Nobody fears. Nobody fears it anymore. The church is not fearing. It's the Vatican light. That's all I have to say.
I agree. And he could just say, hey, Iran, stop threatening to nuke the 5 countries that are around you and killing all the Jews.
Right.
Maybe you should stop saying that. And then say in America, if they stop threatening Jews, maybe we could stop, bombing them too. Maybe he should be a little neutral.
Right. It's funny how they're peaceful on one side, but don't worry about the other side that's creating murder and all this chaos. Let's just, let's do that because that makes sense. That makes sense.
And not that it's ICE. Everybody doesn't want. Oh, you shouldn't be taking people out of the country. And while I feel bad about some people, maybe they did get, thrown out a little more by accident, or maybe it was just grouped in with a bunch of people. What about the families of the murdered and raped girls they're gone and they're just innocent victims? And we just had one in Chicago. Another one.
It seems like the more and more you hear about the victims, the less you hear about the victims. It seems like everybody's stressing on the wrong instead of saying, why are we taking care of these people that have been through hell, that went through hell, that lost loved ones? It seems like I guess it's too easy to go that route because everything would make sense if you took care of the victims.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church should get back to what they are always been good at. Making us fear God.
You
Say,
have to be a God-fearing person.
what'd you eat? What'd you eat? Roast beef? It's Friday? You're
Oh,
going
you're
to
fucked.
hell. You're going to burn in hell in all eternity. Also, making fun of homosexuals. That was a staple in the Catholic
We got to
Church.
get
I
back to
miss
that.
it.
Get back to no.
Get back to that. Get back to saying, hey, cut it out, you guys.
That's the world I want to live in.
The world you want to live in
That's
is
right.
the Catholic Church getting back to basics.
Back to the roots.
I like
Not
purgatory
roots,
for
but-
some people. Yeah.
What's that, Lori?
I like purgatory for some people. Some people should go to purgatory.
Purgatory sounds nice.
Yeah. I mean, you can
It's
work
like
off
your
your
layover. It's like when you're
Right.
flying to Chicago, there's a layover in,
You need a
in
layover.
Carolina.
Some
Yeah.
people need a layover. You can't just go direct. You know, you gotta have a layover in Newark. You know.
No,
Yeah.
not Newark. That's hell.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. You jump right to hell.
We will be back with more of That's What I'm Talking About with Lori Milbourne, who will be opening for me at Club Arcada or Arcada, as they say in
Arcada.
Chicago. Right after these messages, come right back. We have some fantastic news to report on.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single Justice for All with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for the sea, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About with comedians Carlo Russo and Lori Milbourne. And we are going right to a top story this week from Florida, News 8 and the Florida Sun-Times. Florida man, okay, try and follow this. A Florida man was arrested for murder. The Florida man shot at a dog but killed the owner instead. He was arrested 2 days later. What happened was a dog was attacking a woman. He tried to shoot the dog, but it shot the dog's owner instead. It says the woman was being attacked by a large dog near a homeless encampment,
There
which
you
means
go.
she was homeless.
Two
There you
homeless
go.
people. Two homeless people. One dog. New sitcom
Yeah.
on ABC.
Two homeless people and one dog. Look at the hijinks. Boom, 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 boom.
What could happen? A gun. A homeless person.
So the woman's being attacked by a large dog near a homeless encampment.
Right.
When the shooter, this guy comes out to help, right? His name was Matthew Lee Pasco. Always three names. Always three names. He
Coming after the president.
intervened by firing shots at the attacking dog, but missed and hit the dog owner several times.
Several times.
Another dog was shot as well. That's just like the little. They don't describe anything. They just say, and another dog was shot as well. Now he's up for murder.
Wow.
Murder. I mean, I'm going to say murder 2, 3. I mean, it's not obviously murder 1. I mean,
It's
unless
murder.
unless he planned a dog attack. There's a lot of questions here. That's a bad shot and a good shot at the same time.
That's what it
Right.
is. Yeah, Chicago I forgot the FOP or whatever goes over all the investigations for the police shootings probably would be interested in this. They want to.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
I don't
dog.
understand. How is it murder? I don't. He's trying to save this woman. By the way, the woman went to the hospital for her wounds, so the dog was really, chewing her up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it's murder because the guy was still in his living room when he got shot.
Well,
It was
Was
a
it
week later. It was a week later. No,
Was
Now,
it a pit?
I don't know. How's that murder? I don't know.
how
Is
bad
it-
of a
Oh,
shot?
it's murder.
What's that, Lori?
If it's a pit bull, I think it's murder.
If it's a pit bull.
Yeah.
Let me
Say-
tell you something. A dog is usually on the floor. How do you shoot the guy while the dog is down?
I'm going to say
Ooh.
this. I'm going to say this. Unless the guy is wrestling the dog off this woman and the guy's just shooting away, but then at that point, why are you shooting when the guy's trying to take his dog away from this woman? There's a lot of holes here. And
Yeah,
Unless
especially
it's-
in the guy.
there's 3 of them, and a poor puppy that was walking by, just looking at them. Yeah. It's only in Florida where you can. I mean, real murder doesn't go down for murder, but self-defense or helping a lady is murder in Florida. I don't
Is murder.
understand that.
Now, Lori, where you come from in Chicago, you could shoot many people and not even get charged with murder.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You got a problem, just go shoot people. Why
In
not?
Chicago, you shoot somebody, you get a dog. It's nice. You get a
Dog.
rescue. You get a rescue. It's really
Emotional
nice.
support dog because you shot.
Yeah, because you
someone.
shot someone, now you need to pet them. Right.
Yes, exactly.
It's a beautiful thing in Chicago. You guys got it down. Florida's got to learn from you guys.
I gotta
Now,
learn.
I'm a big fan of small dogs for this reason.
Right.
I come home sometimes 2 a.m. If I have a big dog and I think it's an intruder, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
But always having a small dog where you just kick it across the room and go to sleep, it's much safer.
Absolutely. The kick, everything is much safer. I remember when I was 13 years old, I know this doesn't even sound right. I was 13 years old, going on 13. It was September 13th. I was born on the 13th, and it was Friday.
Oh,
The whole line. So I was at my paper route. I walked up to this one house that had this dog, this Doberman Pinscher, and instead of the person coming to me, the dog came first. The door was open and tore my lip off.
Whoa.
That I should have shot the whole family. I should have killed everyone in that house.
I agree.
And
I
that,
agree.
so I don't know why this person has murder on his rap sheet right now.
No.
Because that's a scary moment. Dogs can really do some damage.
Yes.
I'm gonna just assume that it's not as easy as we think. The guy must have been not near the
Could have
dog
been.
and he got shot.
Maybe it was like an hour later.
Right, like I said, he was at the Starbucks. Because when I'm at Starbucks, I want to shoot everybody.
Lori, have you ever been bitten by a dog?
Well, a Chihuahua, but I kind of stepped into its territory. However,
Taco
my
Bell,
German
Taco Bell.
Shepherd-
You weren't
Taco Bell. Yeah, I was like,
Yes.
Taco Bell. No, well, we had a 100-pound German Shepherd, and it liked to, burst out the door. This was my first dog. I didn't, I thought it was pretty well trained, but it didn't like other dogs. And this one time, it burst out the door and went after this blind guy that had a dog that was walking right in front of our house. Attacked the dog, and the dog was decrepit anyway. It was pretty old, and yeah. So the next day, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, so sorry." Drag her back in. The next day, he comes back and he's got a reporter with him. I'm thinking, "Oh, my life is over."
Yes.
Shockingly, the story came out. The whole story was about him and just what a hard time he has walking his dog blindly, and it didn't say one word about my dog. So
These blind people are such pussies. Let me tell you.
he should have went after us. I couldn't believe he didn't.
What does he say? I was a witness? You're blind. How do you know the dog got you?
Right.
How do you know the dog attacked?
I don't think he's blind. I don't think he was blind. I'm going to say it.
That could be. He was faking it. Oh, well, the same German Shepherd went out after another guy in a wheelchair that would walk by
So
with his.
your dog hates handicapped people. That's
Yes.
what. That's the next episode on two homeless people and a dog.
Exactly.
On ABC this weekend.
Exactly. Yeah, I got that. Well, the dog's dead. We can't use her.
Oh well.
Yeah, but after one, and he had it was like an Alaskan Husky and a Samoyed or something mix. It was a pretty big dog too. And mine went out after, and the guy was twirling around in the intersection because my dog was.
Now that's a party.
That's fun. Now
What
that's
is he doing?
that should be
I've
the
always
Olympics.
been against giving blind people dogs. I've always been against it.
You're putting the dog in that's very dangerous situations. Putting that dog into.
Yeah.
It just,
yeah.
the dog, something's wrong with the dog. You don't know. The dog's got diarrhea. You don't know. I say you give blind people a midget.
Oh.
Now
I love it.
First of all, there's probably more blind people than midgets. Midgets are fully employed tomorrow. Tomorrow they'd be fully employed. And, the midget could feed the blind guy. He could comb his hair.
Yeah. Clean up.
And you could still pet a midget and
Not the ones I've met. They're vicious.
they'll bite you. Well, there's somewhat you got to train them. You got to train them. You got to train them. But they can obviously tell you, go, stop, there's a car coming. A dog,
Right.
you just don't know. He might be barking because, whatever, he's got worms. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
First of all, it's free room and board for the midget. Free
And the dog-
food. They get paid by the government. And they'd be doing something good. How many midgets have really good jobs? None.
Three. That guy from
Yeah. I know
Game
what
of
you're talking-
Thrones.
Game of
Yes.
Thrones, who's trying to fuck it up for all the small people. All the
Yes.
He's trying to. He'd probably have a problem with this job. He'd be like,
Right.
So
The Wizard of Oz.
the cat, the cats, yeah, they're all dead though. They're all dead.
Well,
There's only one guy that does it now, and it's a computerized, and he's a tall guy. It's not even a real small person.
It's a tall guy. Oh, that kind of ruins the whole atmosphere. If it's gonna
Yes.
be tall.
Yeah. So I like that
think-
idea.
I think blind people should all have midgets, and even people in wheelchairs.
And the company's called Let's Take a Little Walk.
Yeah.
I like
A
it.
little help. The agency's called A Little Help.
.com. Littlehelp.com. See how we work? See how we brainstorm here?
Yes.
Listen,
brainstorm.
if it's raining, does the dog bring the blind guy an umbrella? No.
No, he just shakes and smells like a dog. That's all he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how many of those dogs find loose change on the floor? Midgets
None.
are real. They find a lot of change. Midgets find a lot of change.
It's like their pot of gold.
That was a good one.
I think we could solve a lot of problems with the blind if we just let it's people helping people.
Yes.
A littlehelp.com.
A littlehelp.com. I think we started a whole industry here.
Correct.
Yes.
Leave the dogs alone.
Leave the dogs alone. And if the midget wants a dog, he could have a dog.
But they got to be a small dog. It can't just be all over the place.
No, a big dog. Let that midget earn his fucking money.
That's true.
We will be back with That's What I'm Talking About with more midget talk right after this.
Me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Get ready to move and celebrate freedom like never before. The America First Warehouse proudly presents Freedom in Motion, America 250. Join Lisa for an electrifying dance fitness fundraiser designed to get your heart pumping and your spirit soaring. This dynamic 6-week session is perfect for all fitness levels, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up your routine. Feel the energy of an epic patriotic playlist. Boost your fitness, learn exciting new moves, and relieve stress while having an absolute blast. All for just $100 per person, and it all supports a great cause. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Come dance, get fit, and celebrate America 250 in motion.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back with midget updates every hour on the hour. That's what I'm talking about. From the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land, with Carlo Russo and, of course, the great Lori Milbourne. Don't say Milburn. It's Milbourne.
She'll kill you.
And she'll kill you. She'll throw midgets at you until you can't.
She'll shoot you and your dog.
She is pro-midget. And in order of Lori being on, we have two last headlines that are women-orientated. and not Asian, like Carlo says.
I
Carlo
never
went
said-
Asian.
Don't talk about what our secrets.
Carlo's been on this a long time. He on long time. U.S. News and World Report says that a Texas mom, mother of 3, not 1, not 2, a Texas mom of 3 is accused of helping her husband run a prostitution ring, catering to cops out of her home.
That's a great wife. I mean,
That
that's
is-
horrible.
Yeah.
That's a wife.
Right.
Stand
I do
behind your
that.
man 100%.
Right, I do that.
Yeah. Oh.
Ashley Ketshire accused, now this is what she's accused of, coaching women to sell their bodies.
Wow.
Now I've been coaching my wife to sell her body to me 3 times a week for 40 years. I didn't think that was a crime.
No.
It's
Now
expected.
here's the catch. She has 2 prior prostitution convictions
Surprise.
Oh, I am.
and has offered services online for $1,000 an hour.
No. Oh, fancy one.
Well, unless she's fixing my car also, $1,000 an hour. Unless my transmission is completely fixed after this sex act, $1,000 an hour is a little much.
She's gonna make a lot of money for about 59 minutes. A lot of money. Just sitting around waiting for that grand.
Yeah, definitely. What's with it online? You mean there's no people-to-people contact? Or what are you saying?
There
online?
is. She's out there. Listen, this is a go-getter. This is a career woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now, in her defense, there are a lot of men that go to prostitutes. Okay? And cops cannot be seen in the place that they raid all the time.
You're right.
So it's just like a cop going to prison. You can't put a cop in the general prison because you
Can't
put half the people there. So it makes sense to me that a cop would need a special brothel just for cops.
The nice thing, they're pro-blue. They're actually helping the stress of the police officers. There's a lot of stress police officers go through, especially nowadays. They're they're providing a medical procedure, a mental health. I mean, she should get an award, a key of the city.
A key to the city. Yes, I agree.
Now, Lori, do you know any police officers or ex-police officers? Loaded question.
My husband.
Oh, news I didn't know.
Has he been to Texas? Has he been to Texas lately?
I haven't seen him lately. Yeah, I don't know. He told me he was going to the Forest Preserve, but maybe not.
Well, good for
Okay.
him.
Well, good for him.
Good for him. Yes, good for
I mean, you
him.
don't have to
A lot
deal
of
with it. I mean, come on,
stress.
it's nice.
A lot
Give
of
you a break.
stress on him.
It gives you
Very
a break.
happy. He what?
It gives you a break.
Yeah, it does.
You don't have to,
He's
you know.
happy. Very happy. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
And so I almost understand where this service would come in. Now, listen, my uncle was a cop, and my aunt would be up all night worrying, is he going to come home?
Right.
Right? Is he
Right.
going to fall asleep at his girlfriend's house and not come
Right.
home? You know, you don't know.
That's funny because my mother was a prostitute.
Oh, look at there.
And we thought the same thing. Is she going to come home? Is
But
she
she's
gonna,
back to blue.
Is she right? She always, and the fire department. My
That
mother
was
and the fire department.
yeah.
Now, no police were arrested so far.
Oh,
Oh, they're innocent. They're innocent.
Can I say something about the police fraternal organizations in New York and Chicago? I believe they have failed because they used to stick together like brothers, like glue, and that was the strength of law enforcement. And now New York, they're turning each other in. Oh, this person spit in his face, and then he hit him too hard, and the other cop turns on him. They're disgraces, those people. But the Texas law enforcement, no one arrested. Not one cop arrested.
So somebody told on him, and then
Well,
they
they
just
busted him. It was out of the house. You know how the neighbors are. You can't run a prostitution ring in some neighborhoods without the neighbors chit-chatting.
Wait a minute, you can't?
No.
Everybody out! No! Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, I'll be right back. Just real quick. I gotta do the laundry. Gotta get.
Gotta let the hordes out.
Come on, horse! Let's go out the window.
He'll be back.
All right, we're back. We're back. I'm there. Yeah, I had a phone call.
Now, Lori, don't you think that just the mere fact that there were no arrests says that the Texas Police Department, they're still strong. They're still brotherhoods.
Yes, and they believe in health and a healthy lifestyle and
A healthy prostate.
Yeah, yes, because
Bill, everybody knows. We all know. We all know.
Yeah.
So I know that there are like bars that cops like to go to because they're with them. They're with their element. There's no asshole coming in. Oh, I know you. You gave me a ticket. There should be bars for cops. There should be restaurants where cops could feel okay and stuff. Because I know people. I know people who are in corrections and they've been at restaurants. And here's a guy who just got out 10 years that you put in there, or that you were watching and had to crack him a couple of times. Now he walks into, you're there with your family.
That's tough.
Yeah. Do you watch Chicago PD?
I do not.
I was on it as I wasn't a cop, but I was on it as a
prostitute
dead person.
Oh, no.
They prostitute. Oh.
Yeah, but I was a DCFS worker, and my role, and I was sending children to sex trafficking, and I got shot in the face.
I'm back in. I'm back in.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe this is about you. Why did you
got
Texas?
Shot in the face twice, and then when I heard what I did, I thought, I should have been shot a few more times.
Were you near any dogs?
There were no dogs.
Well, it's murder then. It's murder.
It was a midget. Was it a midget?
It was, yeah. No, but yeah, it was. I mean, I thought it was rude of me to do that.
Yes, sex trafficking is rude.
That is bad, and you should be deserved to be shot.
As Lori would say, it's rude.
It's very rude.
It's very rude.
And that was Chicago PD.
Chicago PD season 2, episode 7, minute 21 and 3 seconds.
I'm gonna buy it.
I want to see Chicago PD midget division.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so good.
For the smaller crimes.
Right.
Not every crime's a big crime.
Right.
And they all, and I got it. Not only are they cops, they have to walk a blind tall officer. That's their partners. They partner up with a blind officer. What a show!
Ooh, I like
and
it.
You know how vicious they are. You could be in the car, like instead of the canine unit, you go, release the midget, and he bites the guy. Get him off, get him off.
He smells their feet, and he smells the tires. He's got cocaine.
I don't think midgets are that. I don't think midgets could do that. You know, Carlo, you've been very insensitive to the vertically challenged Americans.
Hey, listen, I'm 4'9" myself. I don't give a shit. I'm Italian, and I can.
It's like a license. It's like a license to midget.
I'm the tallest midget. I'm like a god to them. I walk everyone.
Carlo will be brought on stage from now on as the world's biggest midget.
Guinness Book of World Records. It's Carlos.
I can't wait.
You did it.
I'm so proud. Thank you. I want to thank my parents.
Yeah. For giving you your genetics.
Maybe my shortness.
So this woman was okay. First of all, she was okay with her husband running the brothel, and he was okay for her being a prostitute. Not once in the story do they mention the kids.
Oh, they had kids?
She's a mother of 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that the story was so grand. I even forgot you said that.
Kids, who cares? What's a kid?
I mean, you had to know something was going on. The guy was wearing a fur coat and a big pimp hat. They had to know something. It wasn't Halloween every day.
When your 3 kids are an Asian, a black guy, and an Irish kid, you know, maybe she is a prostitute.
I would bet on different fathers for that. I'm thinking there was different ones.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have to think, but everybody was good. This is a work. See, marriage is tough. There's give and take.
Yeah.
She forgives him for being a pimp. He forgives her for being a prostitute.
Right.
That's the kind of world I want to live in.
Freddie, you
A
said you
give
took
and
it out of
take
my mouth.
society.
Now we have something to say to our spouses when they're
Yeah.
when they're not backing us up. They'll go, listen, I know a woman that, and then we can and then maybe our wives and husbands can get it and help us out a little bit.
We will be back with more if that's what I'm talking about, with another great story right after this.
Get ready to move and celebrate freedom like never before. The America First Warehouse proudly presents Freedom in Motion, America 250. Join Lisa for an electrifying dance fitness fundraiser designed to get your heart pumping and your spirit soaring. This dynamic 6-week session is perfect for all fitness levels, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up your routine. Feel the energy of an epic patriotic playlist. Boost your fitness, learn exciting new moves, and relieve stress while having an absolute blast. All for just $100 per person, and it all supports a great cause. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Come dance, get fit, and celebrate America 250 in motion.
Politics feeling broken? What if you could match with politicians the way you match on a dating app, but based on real values? Meet OpScore from GoUSA, the first ever values-based political matchmaker. Think Match.com for elections that aligns voters with politicians. We score politicians on a nonpartisan scale based on your priorities. Track your politician scores and take our OpScore Challenge survey to match with leaders who align with you at opscore.org. Stop voting blind. Start matching smart. Politicians work for you.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won. It's not about what party. It's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. That's what I'm talking about. I'm Freddie Rubino. Go to fredrubino.com. See where I'm playing. I will be in the next few days in Florida, in Jersey, in Wisconsin, and of course Chicago, Illinois. Also Poughkeepsie. Laugh out loud at Poughkeepsie Club. It's going to be great. We have a great show going here, and we have the great Lori Milbourne and Carlo Russo. And here is the last story of today from the LA Times. That's a big publication. This is one of their big headlines. A nurse who has downed 14 shots of tequila on a cruise wins a $300,000 settlement in a lawsuit against Carnival Cruise Line.
Oh.
She drank 14 shots from 3 p.m. to 11:30, which that's pretty spaced out. You throwing some prime rib in between and some shrimp and okay, so over 8.5 hours. And not at the same bar, hopping between bar to bar to bar on the cruise.
Sure.
She was found swaying and stammering. Of course she was. That's why you drink 14 shots, to sway and stammer.
Says that
By
on
the
the
way, I'll
bottom.
be headlining Sway and Stammering in Chicago.
Near the Arcata.
So she was swaying and staggering and fell down a flight of stairs. Of course she did.
That's a party.
Yeah.
Okay. So now she is suing. She sued Carnival Cruise and won because she got a concussion, a brain injury, and a back injury. And she blacked out. Okay. Oh, this is all, we've seen this before. And then she started asking, when she came up, crew members, what happened? What happened to me? What's going on? And then they said that she said they gave her conflicting information. Of course. What did these guys? What happened to me? What happened to you? You fell down the fucking stairs. You drunk
bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened? How the fuck do I know what happened? What do you think? I watched you for the last 8.5 hours? How? Yeah. So this is what. So they gave a conflicted, and now Carnival. The judge said that Carnival is responsible to supervise and assist passengers. And so they were supposed to refuse her drinks after a while. Now she just walks into the bar. This is her 8th bar. And as it goes, everybody on the cruise at 8 or 9 o'clock is like, give me a shot of tequila. Okay.
No, Freddie, the drink package allows you 14 drinks that day. They already setting you up to drink 14 drinks.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I just went on a Carnival and I fell, and I don't want to remember the whole thing. I wanted to black out of the whole goddamn place. But the drink package is 14 drinks within that 24-hour, that day, one day. Then it goes away. So if you don't drink them, you lose them, and it's hundreds of dollars. So
you get that every day?
What's that?
Every day?
Every day. So if you leave 3 or 4 on the table, you lose them. The next at 12 o'clock, you get 12 more. So they're telling you use 14, and there's
wow.
Yeah.
Even though it could kill you,
they do it. Every bartender be like, make sure you don't leave any.
Wow. Now, do they have the right to do that at the buffet? Like you come in, you're 480 pounds, and you got prime rib hanging out of your mouth. Do they say, no more? No more, you're going to die.
Right. No, of course not. No.
They don't. Only drinks.
Right. Only, and they don't, and they don't do that to anyone. Trust me. We drink all day. No one's going, excuse me, sir, we're concerned about your drink intake. No one gave a shit. First of all, no one spoke English, but that's beside the point. Because
they could have been telling you that in Spanish, and you didn't know.
Right.
How many people have actually took all those drinks and then fallen overboard?
I'm
I mean,
sure a
she's
couple.
lucky she's alive.
That's right.
She's lucky.
And now she's got 300 grand. That's a lot of drinks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't you love? I'm sorry, Larry. What's that?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, don't you love when people do stupid shit and then they go, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. They should have taken care of me." Oh, really? Oh, okay. So they should have stopped it, because I'm telling you right now, that same person, if she got stopped and drink 8, she would have had a fucking fit. She would have had everybody's name. She would have been carried up and down. That same person would have been suing because they told her to stop drinking.
Yeah.
She's a nurse.
Fuck her.
Nurse.
Rogue cop anti-nurse. All right, we're just seeing. She's a nurse.
I'm against drunk nurse. Yeah.
She doesn't know that, hey, it's time to stop drinking tequila. It's 11:30. You started at 3. Come on. If anyone knows, it's a nurse.
Right. I think we have a bigger
Nurses
problem.
have to drink, though. Nurses have to drink after all the
They
work
are-
that they do.
You see, you see, cops can go to a special brothel.
They can go to a special house.
Nurses have to go on cruises.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. If a nurse had a house,
it would be a brothel
where they could drink. Yeah, not a bar, but a house.
Yeah,
a nurse house.
Now, if I was
called Nurse
if I was Carnival Cruise, I would say, like, I would watch the bars, and I would say, okay, this person's obviously inebriated. They have 3 more drinks on the thing. They're gonna drink them. Assign a midget to help them to their room and not fall down the stairs.
You're a littlehelp.com.
Littlehelp.com.
On the
They're
cruise.
everywhere. You know what I could say too? On these trips, if you notice, if you're a bartender and you notice this is happening, and you don't want to get involved of saying, "Hey, I'm going to cut you off." You know what you do? You know those NA drinks nowadays? The fake tequila, the fake whiskey, the fake beers. You put them in a cup and you go, "You're so blitzed, you don't know the difference."
You don't know.
Yeah,
Or give them
sober.
Or a knockout drug.
Right.
And then the drink.
Right. That's how you do it. And then you put her in your bedroom and you fold her up in a fucking elephant and you put her on top of the bed.
Let me tell you something. Alcoholics, you have to pay. The midget is not free.
No.
Midgets don't come free.
No.
I want to live in a world with free midgets, but
Not
it
in our
doesn't
world.
exist.
Not in our world, baby.
So now you get a midget. He's with you, and he's like, "Oh, he's so drunk they had to get him a midget." Now you know who the drunks are.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you can control whatever you want. They're fine.
Now
Feed
it's the
them
midget's
14.
fault. If you get hurt, it's the midget's fault.
Oh well.
They put you in a little cell.
Remember I'm Smart when you got, I don't know if you guys had I'm Smart. When you get drunk, you call a sober company
Yes.
and they say, "I'm drunk, pick me up." It kind of like that, you know. I like that idea.
Isn't that a good idea?
Yeah,
It's
Carnival.
a great idea. Great idea.
And if you give the midget a hat with a little table, you can put your drink on his head while you're walking.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it takes a lot of thinking to come up with that. That's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm a businessman, Lori.
What do you think? This is just willy-nilly?
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about here.
Got guitars up on the wall and say jokes.
Lori, where can people see you on social media and places like that?
I am on Facebook, which everybody keeps saying is the archaic thing, but I get a lot of response there. So just Lori Milbourne. And then St. Charles Comedy Posse is also on Facebook. That's a company that I founded because I have my St. Charles Comedians We were all out all the time, and I'm like, why aren't we doing this together? So we are St. Charles Comedy Posse, and then I just have Lori Milbourne Comedy on Instagram.
Fantastic. Carlo, where could we contact you in case we're drunk on a Carnival cruise?
You can contact me at the Uncle Louie Variety Show, all the social medias. And this week we'll be in Myrtle Beach. We're going to be playing Wonders. We're going to be in Jersey. We're going to be all over the place. UncleLouieVarietyShow.com.
And I will be at FredRubino.com, Poughkeepsie, New York, Chicago, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Florida. So just go and on Facebook. I'm all over Facebook. I have a new show coming out called Midgets on Parade. And I look like a giant. I'm a giant. I'm a man amongst giants. I'm a giant on that show. And this is the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. And this is my podcast. That's what I'm talking about. And so thank you guys for coming on and having a really good time. And for making the news a little lighter.
That's right. A little lighter.
A little lighter. Thank you so much for having me on, Freddie.
No midgets were hurt filming this or during the process of making this. Thank you, and thank you, Bill, for being the best producer in the world.
Love you, Bill.
Love you.
For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America